Yeah. Unknown Brain, Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you frowning, see you looking down and out, coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music. I'm saying
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Hey guys, so today we are doing the Memorial Lakes Trail in Kananaskis. So this one is in the Ribbon Creek parking area. So it's near Mount Allen actually. So if you guys are familiar with that hike, this one is in the same area. So we are 7.26K into the trail, and this one is about 17.1. We've already seen some beautiful waterfalls down there, so we're headed to the second series of waterfalls and then the 3 lakes. So I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Suck me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over, feel the darkness take control.
Hey guys, we have officially made it to the first lake, and the last bit of this one, honestly, it was a little bit of a grind. It was a lot of uphill. So we are now headed to the second lake. This one is, you know, it's a little bit shallow. It's on the shallow side, but I'm excited to see the next two lakes. So we'll continue on. This is really, really muddy where I'm standing right now, so I'm gonna start walking that way.
For so long I was living my life, oh so wrong, always numb in my mind, battled on, building scars from the knife, so far gone, I was blind. So now that I found what I was looking for, I'm shining a light on the dark that I was coming from. It never brought me down to my knees, where it wanted me to be. Turn on the love for myself, go on down. I see me fall
did not vlog this on the way up, but this is the second lake. This is the most beautiful lake out of all of the Memorial Lakes. So if you are planning to do this hike, you don't like so much scrambling, then I highly recommend just going to this lake because it's absolutely beautiful and it is a gorgeous turquoise color. As you can see right now, the sun is about to set really soon. We've been hiking for a while, you guys, but it was worth it. It was a really good hike. So if you do decide to go past this lake, you're going to go to a scramble section. There's a series of 3 gullies. You can pick your poison. I highly suggest climbers right for going up, and then for going down we went the left. However, you can also descend down the middle as well. That wasn't as sketchy, I feel like. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next clip.
I got lost on the way to you in an orange sky by the ocean blue. Every mile lost, my soul renewed, taken by the sunrise and the golden view. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open.
Hey everyone, welcome to my after hike summary for Memorial Lakes Trail. Now this is the most recent hike I've done, so I think I have kind of a fresh mindset on how I feel about this trail. So we did this one back on Saturday, which was a couple days ago. My Garmin actually calculated the distance / elevation gain a little bit differently than my Relive app, which I mostly use Relive when it comes to these videos. As you guys know, I like to do my little slideshow with Relive. I love the Relive app, but I was having some battery issues with my phone that day and the app that day. I don't think I gave the app permission to continue recording even though like my phone was dying or something like that. So it says I clocked in at 17.7K, which I feel like it was longer. I think it was around 20K or a little bit higher than 20K according to my Garmin. And the elevation gain on Relive says 873 meters, but I feel like it was over 900. So I don't think this app was particularly accurate on this hike, but I will continue to use it and work out settings and all of that good stuff. So this trail was quite a surprise. My friend and I were expecting a very, very chill day, even though the elevation gain on all trails said it was going to be over 900 meters. But as far as distance wise goes, you're going 17 kilometers with an elevation gain of 900 and something meters. It's not gonna be super steep because your elevation gain over that long of a distance, it's gonna be, you know, steep in some sections, but it's gonna be flat in some sections. However, I feel like most of the beginning part of this hike, the first 6 kilometers was flat, and the first 6 kilometers was in heavily forested, sometimes overgrown trails. I will say trails because there is a lot of subdividing trails in this area, which I will get to later on in the video. But if you are planning to do this, you're basically going to park in the same parking lot as you would do Centennial Ridge or Mount Allen. Mount Allen and Centennial Ridge are on the other side of the river, and the Memorial Lakes Trail is on the opposite side of the river. So you're going to continue on straight through the parking lot versus turning right to do Mount Allen. The first part of the trail is a lot of river crossings over some bridges over Ribbon Creek. So there's a lot as you weave your way back and forth along the creek until you get to the forested bit. Kind of overgrown in some sections, and it's a lot of different sub trails that you could potentially get lost on, and that's what we struggled with coming back down that day because we came back down in the dark and we got lost quite a few times and off trail quite a few times. So All Trails really helped that particular day. So the first part of the trail, like I said, it's mostly flat until you get to the waterfall. Now the waterfall, I wasn't really expecting anything too crazy. I thought it was gonna be like a tiny little minuscule little waterfall. Even though the All Trails map said a series of waterfalls, I kind of just wasn't expecting much, but the waterfalls on this trail really were beautiful. They were beautiful, and there were so many of them. So after the waterfall is when it starts to get a little bit steep. However, you're hiking on dirt and grass as far as your terrain goes for this section, so nothing too slippery, a lot of things to grip on, a lot of trees to hold onto for balance, that sort of thing. And then you will eventually reach the first lake. Now the first lake actually also features a campsite, so you can go camping up here. Now from here the trail can get a little bit confusing. We talked to some people that have hiked this one before and that had gotten lost on the way to the second lake, so we definitely followed our map, and to the second lake is quite a little bit of a grind. So you will pass another series of waterfalls, which was really cute, and you're gonna go on some loose rock and scree. It's quite a steep little section up to the second lake. I would say it's about 1 kilometer, but that kilometer is uphill. Once we got to the second lake is the most gorgeous lake out of the 3, in my personal opinion. You can stop here or you can continue on to the third lake. Now the third lake on the map does not look that far away. It looks like it's maybe 500 meters or like 1 kilometer at most, around there, but I would say it's 1 kilometer. Probably closer to 1 kilometer from the second lake. So from that part, it's going to be a scramble. It's going to be like a hands-on scramble. So you have a series of 3 gullies that you can pick from. You have one that's loose rock and sketchy. Loose rock going uphill is sketchy, okay? It winds its way up, but I don't recommend going that way. So the middle gully is more of like rocky stairs, in my personal opinion. Like, you would have to do lunges, you would have to kind of maneuver yourself up. By the way, scrambling gloves or fishing gloves, I have fishing gloves actually, they are very ideal for this trail. You don't want to cut your hands open scrambling up rock and stuff like that. So that is the middle gully, but we chose climbers right, so we chose the rightmost gully, which was a little bit more easier to maneuver, in my opinion. It wasn't too difficult. I dreaded coming down that way though, but coming up it was fine. We did go down a different gully, so we chose the rightmost gully, and you basically hold onto the rocks on your left side. They are stable, they are sturdy, and then you kind of have to cross over to your right where the trees are. There's flagging tape everywhere, so you're not gonna get lost or anything like that. This gully is considered, I think, off trail because I think the middle gully is the most proper way to go, but I chose that way because it was easier in my opinion, and that's the first gully that I saw that looked climbable. So we went that way. It was a short scramble, probably like 5 minutes at most, and then you were at the top of a hill, and then from there you can continue on to a grassy meadow, which was really beautiful. It opens up really nicely up there to the different mountain ranges around you. Also, there was a family of bighorn sheep up there, and they were just so adorable. They were just eating the alpine grass away, and it was so cute. And I love seeing, you know, not all wildlife, but I love seeing bighorn sheep and mountain goats on hikes. Those are my 2 favorite things to see. Oh, and pikas, which I very rarely see. Even though I go to Kananaskis all the time, I barely see them. But yeah, it was a really nice experience. So getting to the third lake, from here it was a little bit more elevation, some more, you know, uphill, but nothing too overly strenuous. No scrambling after the short scramble before the meadow. But then you get to the third lake and there is the memorial on the other side, so definitely walk up there and see the memorial if you are going all the way there. If you guys don't know the history about Memorial Lakes, it's basically dedicated to the 3 plane crashes that took place around that area a long time ago, and that's why there is a memorial at the third lake. That is the whole meaning of the trail and the 3 lakes. Now, going back, we picked the first gully, which was the loose rock section to go down on, because I feel like it's a little bit easier coming down on loose rock. I don't know, but I feel like this way was a lot easier than the way we came up. And again, it was a very short gully section, didn't take us more than 5 to 10 minutes. So by the time we were headed back, it started to get dark, and this is a trail that you don't want to be on in the dark because it's very confusing. There's lots of creek crossings and stuff like that, and it's easy to miss certain bridges on the way down. It's also easy to miss the main trail and go down a sub trail, or what looks like a trail in the dark might not actually be the trail. So that's what we struggled with, is maneuvering our way down in the dark. I feel like that's what took a lot of time with this hike, is just getting down safely and not falling into the rapids that were right beside us, you know? So yeah, I don't recommend this one in the dark. I don't recommend this one as a sunrise hike or anything like that. If you are wanting to see how the lakes look during sunrise, I highly recommend camping up there, because the second lake is absolutely gorgeous. There is little camping sections around the lake with little fire pits of like rocks and stuff like that. So I highly recommend this one for backpacking. Would I do it again? I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to. So yeah, I mean, it was really scenic, really beautiful. I probably would go camping at the second lake at some point in my life, but other than that, like, I wouldn't go out of my way to do this again anytime soon. I mean, I don't highly recommend this one. There is other ones that are, you know, maybe more scenic, maybe easier, like Galatea Lakes, like Pickle Jar Lakes. But if you've done those two and you're looking for a kind of like a different view, different scenery, definitely check out Memorial Lakes if you really love Galatea and Pickle Jar. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I will see you guys soon in my next one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!
I let you in deeper than